besties, it's Brezelly and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you all how I installed this beautiful wig from Westkiss Hair. This hair was 20 inches. The texture of the hair was body wave, but it really felt more like straight because it was so soft and silky, and I never decided to curl it. And this was 180% density and a 13x6 transparent lace frontal. In the packaging, they sent a beautiful silk bonnet, an edge scarf, an elastic band for the wig, a pair of lashes, and some wig caps. Now for this video, I did not show my bald cap method. If you do want to see my bald cap method, you can always go to my most recent videos. This wig had a lot of excess lace, so after I cut that off, I'm going to go in and cut out my ear tabs, and I'm going to do that front to back. After I'm done cutting my ear tabs out, I'm going to take my hot comb and I'm going to press the wig back just to make sure when I get ready to lay my glue down, there's no hairs in the way. During this install, I was rushing because I had somewhere to be, so you're going to see me make a lot of mistakes like this one right here. It was too much glue. Okay, this is probably the reason why I have to go buy some more glue right now. But I am using the boldhold. I got it from my local beauty supply. I love the glue so much. But I am getting ready to transfer over to Erica J because I've been hearing so many good things about it. But this is boldhold. Don't do your layers like mine, and don't put it all together. As I say again, I was in a rush. You want to do one side, the next side, one side, the next side, and you want to do 3 layers. I did 2 thick layers because I was in a rush, but I regret doing those 2 thick layers. So don't do what they be saying, do as I say, not as I do. Even if you do apply very thick layers of glue, you can still take your popsicle stick and smooth it out just to make sure that it still ends up being clear. It'll just be a lot of clear, but it'll still be clear. And I definitely recommend popsicle sticks because they're cheap and they're easy to use and you can just throw them away. So usually I mark my wig placement when I'm laying the lace into the glue, but as I said again, I was in a rush, so I didn't have time to mark my wig placement. But I will always say grab it from the middle first and then the sides so you can avoid ripples in your wig. And if you can, mark your placement so you won't get any glue before the lace. After I place the lace where I would like it, I'm going to go in with some even lace spray and then the blow dryer. And after that, I'm going to put my lace band on and start prepping for my middle part. After I find a desired place for my middle part to go, I'm gonna now start plucking the lace. The reason why you pluck the lace is because, first of all, I don't like super thin parts, but I also don't like super big parts. But I also like clean parts. So right now I look like an angry bird, but you're just watching me pluck the lace. Well, not pluck the lace, pluck the middle part of the lace just to make sure that I have enough space to make a nice part. My favorite part about installing wigs is this part right here. When you're parting the sections, putting your wax stick on, and then the hot comb. And what this is doing is getting every section flat so the hair can look as flat as possible and not just at the top, even on the sides. It'll just look way more natural when it's not as bulky. So when I cut my lace into sections at first, and then I cut the lace by those sections. I try not to make such sharp, straight cuts because that is what keeps the wig from looking unnatural. But you do want to like kind of follow your hairline even when you're cutting the lace off, just so that it can give like a natural cut and not so sharp where it'll look like a fake wig. A mistake I made during this install was how I said putting glue before your lace, and a lot of the glue was all over the place. So I was hurting myself trying to cut the lace from basically off of my forehead. So that process hurt. So make sure when you are applying the layers of the glue, you're being very neat because it does come with consequences. Y'all are finna see me make some crazy faces dealing with this wig. So right now I'm cleaning off all that excess glue, but as you can see, that lace is like a white ashy look. All I'm gonna do is take some makeup and that's gonna make it my original color. And the reason why it's like that is because it is transparent lace, and transparent lace will give you that white look. So just make sure you have some makeup to fix it. Part of me really wish that I would have just left the hair alone and did a no baby hairs look, because if you have been watching my videos, you know that I am currently struggling with baby hairs every now and then. I recently just got them perfect on my client, okay? So I will say that it takes practice. But what I'm doing right now is I'm going to grab out the baby hairs, and then I'm going to press them forward, and I'm going to press the rest of the hair backwards. A tip for baby hairs I can say is grab smaller sections than me. Grab way smaller sections than me. You don't need to dig deep into all the hair. You can really just grab that first little layer where it's plucked at and make edges out of that. I go too far back, and then that causes my edges to be super thick and bulky. And I am just not learning this as a new hairstylist and as a beginner wig influencer. After I do that, I'm going to put my lace band back on, and then I'm going to go in and flat iron the hair really, really good. These are the Babyliss Pro flat irons. I got them from Ulta. I love these flat irons so much. They work so good. I've been seeing a lot of them at the beauty supply. I don't know if those are real or not. I don't know. Can they sell fake ones? I don't know. But I had already flat ironed half of it, so I only had to do a little flat iron. And so right now you're seeing me cut the edges out of the baby hairs. As I said again, y'all, I was in a complete rush, so the edges and everything for part one did not look how I would like them to look. So I had to take all of it down. Well, I didn't have to take it down, but I just was like, no, I'm not putting this out there. Like, I'm not recording this and posting this. I'm going to come back up here tomorrow, and I am going to redo my hair for them. And I did just that for y'all. So here's me the second day. And y'all, I know I look busted and all that. Please don't be talking about me. Look, I had a time, okay? That's all I gotta say. Anyway, so after I comb the edge out, I'm just gonna lay it back down with some Nairobi mousse. Is that how you pronounce that? I'm not sure. But I'm just gonna lay the edges back down with some Nairobi mousse. Now you have to be careful with using this because mousse can lift your lace foam. Mousse sound weird. Anyway, foam can lift your lace up, so you have to be a little careful with using this. Only thing I regret about this install was the edges, the baby hair. They were so big. Like they were just so big and obnoxious. They look like they bite. But it's okay because it's a learning process and we are still learning. Like look at me, I'm knowing something ain't right, but I had already cut them out. What I really should have did was put some of them back. But I wasn't thinking like that. This is just hurtful to watch. So after I fix up the baby hairs, I'm just gonna go on with the same makeup from the day before and just apply that to the lace. And after I do all that, I'm just gonna sit my lace band on my scalp, let it sit for a hot, fresh minute. And then I'm gonna get to flat iron my hair with my favorite Babyliss Pro flat iron. This was by far one of the best wigs I've ever got before. Not even because it was a wig. It was just the texture of the hair was just so soft, like for real. Like I'm still wearing this wig right now. It was so soft, it was so silky. Like this is the kind of hair that when I be like, who got hair, who got wigs on hand? This is the kind of hair I be looking for. Like this gave a real vendor that I would buy from kind of hair. And it took heat so well. It don't really tangle. It hasn't tangled on me. Like it hasn't got extremely nappy how hair usually gets. It's just soft, cute, and just silky. Like that's number one when I'm shopping for hair. And it doesn't shed at all. Westkiss Westkiss did they big one. After I got done flat ironing the hair, I learned this new method where you put foam and got to be at the top of your hair to avoid flyaways, and it has been working. And it also makes the install look even more flat. Okay, and if you want to, you can even like put a iron, not an iron, but like your curling iron. You could sit it on top of there to get it even more flat. But y'all, look at how I laid this lace. Like the lace was melted. Only thing that I wasn't happy with were the baby hairs. Other than that, this install was a eat. And so I left and I came back with my makeup done because you know we gotta give the girls, we gotta give them what we gotta give them. Anyway, and then that really put the whole look together. Like that really, y'all see what I'm talking about with this hair? Y'all see how it's just soaking and it's just doing its thing. Like I probably should have curled it just so y'all can really see. But I love this hair so much, y'all. Thank you to Westkiss so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Bye. Love you, besties.